available. How bad the internet was. Oh.
Wait, 2015, that's pre-Brexit, pre-Trump election too. Jesus, dude, make the most of it. Make the most of your time, 2015, you know? You got Obama's president. He was president, wasn't he, right? 2015.
Maybe. Americans in chat are going crazy
yes.
right now.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you got
Of course
Obama
he
was
was.
president. We were part of the EU, you know, and we weren't gonna leave.
True.
God, it was a better time. Just.
I've heard there were protests
no
going on today
coronavirus.
in like London or something.
What? We protest against what? We're fully open now.
Something to do with people not wanting to have like they didn't want there to be a passport that would say like this person's vaccinated or whatever.
Vaccine passport.
Yeah. I still don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I still have no idea. But I assume they're just angry because they feel like if they don't get the vaccine, they're discriminated against. Because like people who do get the vaccine get preferential treatment.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, some people physically can't get the vaccine if they're immunocompromised or anything. So I mean, so you know, and everyone lies all the time about being, you know, mask exempt. So what's the difference? You know, people are still going to lie either way.
True.
So they're out protesting when, you know, they're probably just going to lie about it anyway if it happens.
All people
Tommy was
do
11
lie.
in 2015, Phil, by the way.
Jesus, man. Why? What the fuck? God, I'm so old.
And I was 18. I was 18 in 2015.
So old, dude.
I was Tommy's age in 2014.
Oh, it's so weird. That's so weird to think about. I don't like it. No.
Tommy was 10.
I don't like it. It's weird. Oh my god. Oh, by the way,
yeah.
Can you answer something to chat? You don't have to. I know how much you love to see chat suffer. This is, it's funny. It's funny to me too. But they were asking earlier, who is the older brother in the family dynamic out of the twin brothers, you and Techno?
This. I answered this.
They wanted my opinion.
They'll never be satisfied.
Yeah, they apparently are never satisfied and wanted the opinion of me.
Well, it's just I say we're twins, but Techno is older by 3 minutes. That's what I've always said.
So specific.
It's true. That's it. But the problem is though, it doesn't matter what I say because they'll all just go no.
Yeah, true. No, it doesn't agree with my headcanon. No.
And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, me and Techno, but then Techno claims that we're not brothers, and Tommy just depends on what mood he's in on the day.
True.
I mean, for all I care, I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm the youngest, Tommy's the eldest.
Well, people would lose their shit.
I mean, like, who cares?
Did you just set off a timer? Did I just hear you?
Huh? Did I what?
I thought I heard. I don't know if it was a song. I thought I heard you like click a timer and it was like ticking or.
No,
like,
no,
as if you were waiting for chat to melt down.
No, I'm shaking a pair of needle-nosed pliers.
Oh, okay.
See, like that.
Jesus Christ! I thought you were doing some like high-level troll on chat there. I thought you were just
I've noticed that my entire people come into my room. They're like, "Why does your desk have so much just random shit on it?" And I realized that I am a serial fidgeter. I
knew that as soon as I visited you. I was like, you had like 3 or 4 fidget toys.
I've been fidgeting with COVID tests recently. That's a new one. I've just been fidgeting with everything. Pair of scissors. Needle-nosed pliers. Funny thing is, the things that are actually designed, like I've got my fidget thing, which is like just a big old shape covered in stuff to fidget with, and I just don't use it. It's just too much. It's too much going on. I just need simple thing.
Yeah, simple little fidget thing. I want to get one of those little like fidget cube things that's got like a little joystick on it and like a clicker and then.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I'm just not using.
I like those.
It's too much. It's overwhelming.
Is it huge though? Is it like a big boy?
No, it's like
just a little fidget spinner size thing.
Yeah. It's too overwhelming.
That's fair.
Spinners are fine. Spinners are where it's at. I begged Ash to buy me, because he's allowed outside. I begged Ash to buy me a one of those pop things where it's like loads of rubber and you like pop it.
All right. What is what? Hold on.
And they got them in the shape of Among Us characters. And they sell like hotcakes.
What are they called?
I don't know.
Pop rubber things fidget.
Apparently they're called poppets.
Oh
which
yeah.
is also slang for a drug in the UK. So it's
Is
not
it?
Sure that, not sure that the Americans have that one perfectly sussed out.
Oh no, dude. Maybe don't call them that. Push pop fidget toy.
Push pop fidget toy.
There it is.
Sell, money, children pay, parents buy. Bright
Money,
colours,
money into the economy. Money, buy the thing.
I got these
Consume.
clackers. I got these like clacker fidget things, which is just like these two counterweights in the middle of a string. And you're supposed to you can do little dances with them and stuff. They're like an actual thing. They're not supposed to be like a toy.
It's like
and
competitions.
they're really hard and they hurt when you get them wrong. So I got them and was like, no.
Yeah, if the thing that is meant to like keep you occupied and like fidgeting and stuff hurts you when you fuck up, then I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
That's why I hated yo-yos for a little while when I started using them, because I was like, fuck, it just keeps like racking off my knuckles and hitting my hand really hard. I hate it. But then I learned how to use them, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fucking pog. And then just never stopped walking the dog every time I was in public. God, that must have been such a nightmare as a child. Just constantly just fucking yo-yoing around people's feet.
Dude, I'm big on the yo-yos.
Yeah, did you have the ones with like the ball bearings that would go bzzz, like when they like went down to the bottom of the floor?
Phil, you know I have my yo-yo. You know my yo-yo.
Is that the same one I'm thinking of? Because there's like two. There's the one that like is silent when it goes down, and there's the one that makes a loud fucking noise.
My one's silent.
Ah, right. Yeah, you had the pro one.
I never used to yo-yo. This is like a new thing.
I used to do it all the fucking time. Can you do any tricks?
Yeah.
What type of tricks can you do, mate?
I don't know what they're called because random men teach me them on the street.
Random men?
Yeah, that cloud's worse than the other clouds.
Which one?
The one you just did.
Think it needs to be thicker.
It's just a bit too uniform. Predictable, you know?
I can adjust it like a little bit.
Unpredictable cloud. I don't really like the clouds. I think it would look better with just a blue wall. I know you're not going to do that now because you've taken so long to put the clouds.
Well, no, they have shadows, so like that's the problem, right? The reason why I put the clouds in is because the shadows make it not look blue at all. It makes it look like this. Look, I'll zoom in. It makes it look like that, but darker. So like the shadows ruin the aesthetic.
Right.
So like this was kind of like an option to fix that in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I was just kind of hoping it would look better, but it's just
fair enough.
I've done my best.
It looks like now you just draw like a shadow of zigzags around her.
I know, it's so annoying. I might just fucking place more shit in. I know I can probably hide them a bit better if I use warped trapdoors and just kind of like put down some like lights and then cover them up with that. Like maybe, but then again, it's still like awkward as hell, and I don't know if it's worth it. But I think this is pretty much done. Like apart from maybe adding some grassy areas to it. Oh fuck! I got zombies spawning here, bruh.
Good.
No, that's not good. No, they're not friends. No, they're pieces of shit.
They're friends.
Nope.
Friends.
No, they're the worst.
And the benefit is that you have friends.
What is this?
Friends with benefits.
Is this a song?
Friends with benefits. But the benefit is that you have a friend. I want a friend with benefits.
What the fuck are you quoting right now?
I'm not quoting anything.
Oh, it's even worse. Ah!
Why can't you just appreciate my brain to mouth funnel?
So, well, sometimes you've like just sang songs in VC. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then other times you do shit like that where you just brain splurge.
Phil,
Whoa, fuck.
have you heard of the Max Headroom incident?
The what now?
Max Headroom incident.
No.
It was a case of an analog television broadcast interruption.
Uh-huh. No, I've never heard of it.
Would you like to see it?
Sure.
Okay, Phil.
Jesus fucking Christ. So loud.
Let me close this YouTube tab.
Oh no, what YouTube tab did you have open?
my YouTube tab of 2005
Podcast, yeah. 2005 music.
No.
What?
It's 2005 Nax Rama speedrun EU Guild the Elites, and the background music is Limp Bizkit's Rollin'.
Oh, you gotta love a bit of Limp Bizkit, dude.
And you know you be loving this shit right here. LIMP. Biscuit is right here.
Was it DMS put your hands in the air? Cause we don't care, then you don't care.
Yeah, you got it.
Limp Bizkit was my shit back in the day, dude.
1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. That's a simple bit of arithmetic for you there. What's that word mean? Jonesin your fix of that Limp Bizkit mix. So where the fuck you at, punk? Shut the fuck up and back the fuck up while we fuck this track up. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up.
Oh, I love Limp Bizkit. They were so goofy. Like, they spoke to me in such a serious, like, such a, like, visceral way, because I was just like, yeah, I'm angry and shit. I'm teenager and I'm angry. I like this song because it sounds angry, but also really popular and fun.
So, here's the video. It's hella creepy. It's hella creepy.
It's real creepy hours.
I don't know if you want to watch it on stream, actually.
Oh,
it's a bit of a, it might be a bit of a trigger warning, but it's
Wilbur Creep
real.
Hours. Here we go.
It's real
look, that
and
fucking
true.
thumbnail, Jesus Christ.
It's real and true.
Oh
and
man.
Happened.
Well, chat,
It
trigger
happened.
warning.
Some poor kids weren't able to watch their episode of Doctor Who that evening.
So explain exactly what happened again.
So, TV used to be broadcast via big antennas that you would put a little antenna on your roof, and that's how you'd watch TV, right? I'm sure you know, Phil. You were around when that was invented.
Terrestrial
and,
TV.
and so TV didn't used to come from satellites, right? It used to come more like Wi-Fi does for us now. You know, big cables and antennas and things, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't satellite like television is nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing with terrestrial television is that it's basically government-funded giant antennas that broadcast the signals. They basically broadcast these bits of data out in loads of different directions, and then your television antennas take those signals and turn that back into information that can be watched. By the way, can we just talk about how weird it is that the people who are against like 5G towers and who think like, you know, they don't trust 5G towers, literally like, surely you'd think the same thing about fucking television, right? Terrestrial TV. Why don't they go and burn down terrestrial TV? What's the difference? Do you know why? They did in the 50s when terrestrial TV was coming out. People were still as scared of terrestrial TV antennas being like, you know, evil and controlling the masses like people think 5G towers are. People haven't gotten dumber. We're just learning more about it. Did you know during the Blitz there were people who like the bombing, the air raid bombings on London, there were British people who refused to put up the blinding curtains because they were like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to live life as normal and ignore the government sanctions. Anti-maskers aren't a new thing. People have always been dumb. This isn't new. Anyway.
Man, that was just the strongest truth bomb. Holy fuck. No shit. People have always been dumb. We just find new ways to be dumb.
Anyway,
Jesus
so
Christ.
so these big antennas would pump out these signals
Uh-huh.
into the air, and then your little antennas would then like
Snatch it, like...
yeah, change it into visual information that you
Yep.
could watch on your TV, right? And audio. And essentially, what would happen is okay. So no, so this all worked fine, but the problem with analog television and analog radio to this day is that it can be intercepted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can be manipulated on the fly. Now, this is really hard to do
Uh-huh.
with like at the time modern what was at the time a modern terrestrial television antenna, right? So this is 1987. This happened,
Uh-huh.
right? And television interruptions were incredibly rare. They were incredibly rare. I think the Wikipedia list of television interruptions has like six, like total that are like documented ones that ever happened, right?
Mm.
Like ones that basically impacted the entire country. Because obviously you could intercept a television signal if you like parked outside someone's house and like projected a different thing
Yeah, you could just like...
into their antenna.
Yeah.
But essentially, there's only been a few that have been like incredibly widespread across the entire country, right? And this is my favorite one, right? Now, what happened in 1987 during an airing of fucking Doctor Who for some reason? This guy, who we're about to meet, just intercepted the broadcast to the entire side of the nation that whatever antenna he was working off of was projecting for. And
Oh.
basically in his interruption, he just said some creepy shit for no
Oh.
reason, and
Oh.
just was a bit weird. And he gets spanked by like a fly swatter, which I'm not sure you may want to stop. I'm not sure how Twitch feels about
Oh,
that.
fuck. Oh, God. You didn't
So
mention asses.
stop the video at 1 minute 40.
Oh,
They can go and watch it themselves
fuck,
after
dude.
that. But yeah, tell me when you're ready on the video.
Well, hold on.
What?
I'm
It's
look...
I can remember the script of the video off by heart. He says he basically goes, I just stole CBS.
I just saw... I'm looking at the... You know how you can, like, scan through the video with your
Yeah,
mouse?
you can see
I
past
can
1 minute
see...
40.
I can see the ass getting hit. What the fuck, dude? Okay, so what I'll
Yeah,
do
it's
is...
just 1 minute 40. 1 minute 40 is where it starts to get weird. Before then, it's fine.
I'll play until 1 minute 40, and then I'll just turn it off and let it play the sound, I guess.
Nah, just stop. I would.
Just stop.
Yeah, it's just inappropriate. He's just like moaning as he
Okay.
gets spanked with a fly swatter. They can go watch it themselves. They can go watch it themselves if they've got the parental supervision for it. I'm not gonna. Phil, you don't have the mature audiences thing set like I do on my Twitch stream, so I'm not sure what you allow, but.
Jesus Christ! Do I want to show chat this? Do you want chat?
Well, it's just the beginning bit. It's just a bit creepy, man.
Alright, so what's the trigger warning that you mentioned? Like, what should we trigger warning people?
I don't know, spooky. I don't know. It's just scary.
Spooky, scary.
I don't know. Maybe I misused the word trigger warning. I don't know. It's just spooky. It's just a spooky video because it's like it's unusual and strange and kind of unsettling.
Right, I'm gonna skip to the part where like it's literally on the frame of when Doctor Who like stops playing.
No. Play from the beginning.
I'll get DMC it, dude. It's Doctor Who.
It's fucking 40 years old, Phil.
I swear to God, I'm so paranoid of DMCA. If I get a DMCA strike,
we're just not gonna watch it.
No, fuck it. We're going in. No, fuck it. We're going in. Ready? What the fuck, dude? What is that mask? Gee, kids would just be fucking losing it. Like, what is this? Is he checking it's working? That's probably what he's doing, isn't it?
So, no, I'll go through in a second.
What the fuck is he doing? He's just having a great time. He's just having a fantastic time. He's laughing.
Okay, you can stop now.
Something
You
about
can stop it now.
something about newspaper. What?
So here's the thing. Here's that you can stop it now. Phil.
I
Now,
stopped
here's
it. I
the
stopped it.
thing-
I stopped it.
Here's the thing, Phil. Right?
Yeah.
They never found him.
What?
They never found this guy, and they think it's. And so the thing is, right? So a couple problems with how weird this was. Okay. Is that one, motherfucker? You need a fucking powerful antenna to override CBS's like nationwide terrestrial antenna that was going over the the east coast of the United States, right? And he overpowered the entire thing. Not only that, but he did it for a whole minute, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. If you watch the whole thing, it only stops broadcasting because he's he's run out of things to do, so he just stops it. It could have kept going probably for ages.
Who is this guy, dude?
And the way that but you can tell he's a young guy. He's obviously not some old guy because at halfway through he says at one point he says, "Oh, I've just made a masterpiece for all the world's newspaper nerds." So he's obviously he obviously likes his like paranormal nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a young guy probably, and he didn't do it alone because there's obviously someone spinning that big corrugated thing behind him.
I was gonna ask how the fuck he did that. Like someone just spinning something physical.
Yeah, probably. It's probably just a mate, and then he gets spanked by this person at the end. He didn't do it alone. It was orchestrated. They planned it out. But man, what a weird thing.
That's wild.
That's so, and that guy's probably out there alive and just hanging out, probably knowing he's just oh, that was a fun thing I did when I was a kid. He's probably got a really smart job now because it's a really incredibly complex thing he managed to pull off.
Think he's working for the army or something?
I don't know.
That'd be fucking
just cool.
That is really cool. I didn't know that that was a thing.
It's hella illegal. It's so illegal.
I bet that he literally took over broadcasted television.
Yeah, it's like life in prison level of illegal. It's so
really.
Yeah. You just can't do stuff like that. If you do stuff
because it's
like
messing
that,
with information. Does it count as information waves or some shit? There's a fucking rule, a law that's
it's just that it's a federal crime.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
Carries a federal punishment.
Yeah, because you can use it to spread wide panic.
People think, dude, is he alive? I don't know. He would need to be. He'd probably be I imagine he was probably a bit younger than me in here. I'd say he's 22, 21 in this. So he'd be about 60, 50 years old.
I can't believe he was never found.